This is the most annoying boss in Battlefield of Time. I hate him so much, he's just my real nightmare. But hey, I found not a really difficult strategy with the light team with Eiberg. So yeah, this is Rudy Calix Video Games channel. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the guide. And real quick before we're going to start, just a small reminder about Netmarble Content Creator Program. Today I received all codes and I sent them to all of my supporters, so there are 5 of them, and actually I already submitted the 6th one, so soon I guess I'm going to receive one more code. And if you enjoy my content, want to support me, the link to my page is going to be in a pinned comment. All you need to do is just go to this page, log in with your game account, hit the support button, and in about 24 hours you will receive all the codes which I have right now, and as soon as I'm going to receive new of them, you will get them as well. And also I have my own Discord server. It's growing up step by step. Have special roles for my YouTube members, for my supporters. We sometimes have some conversations and it's getting a little bit more active, so hopefully it's going to be really big pretty much soon. And if you're interested, again, the link is in a pinned comment. You are always welcome. Now to the main topic of this video. Oh boy, at least we have hunters this week, and I mean, it feels a little bit better in compared to SGW, where we were just fishing for all perfect crits and so on. There was something. Here is a little bit of a different story, and actually a little bit of different strategy. So we're not going to receive the best possible timing here. Like in terms of the water team, I saw someone was able to get minute and 10 seconds or something like that, and it required just to have everyone A10 with everything maxed out, A10 weapons and so on, perfect RNG, just perfect timings and animations from the boss, which is a little bit annoying to farm for. I guess it might be my skill issues, I don't mind, but with the light team I found the way to actually get, let's say, the best possible result for this team specifically. So I will try to explain everything in details, and unfortunately you can't really speedrun with it. I think so, at least by my experience. Like, you won't be able, if you're doing everything perfectly at the very first 2 stages, you won't complete it like in 1 minute 10 seconds, just because Cha is not able to crit that much with her ult to, you know, one shot Eiberg. And of course the light team is not going to freeze the boss, so here a little bit of a different story. I'm going to explain in a moment, you will understand everything, but first of all we're starting with the build, and of course Gan Hee, Min, Cha. For shadows, Igris as a shadow, Authority, Serbi and Iron for additional support. For gears I was using mostly the new sets, and they're working pretty much well. By my, again, experience, these are the best sets for this Battlefield of Time. I might miss something, but for me, from what I was trying, these were working the best way. So for Gan Hee I was using 4 pieces Chaotic Desire set and 4 pieces Shining Star to provide attack increase for Cha. For Min, 4 pieces Chaotic Wish set. Yes, it's not going to work before he is going to use his ultimate, but we need it actually for the stage with Eiberg, and it's going to provide the most benefit for Cha again. And Aquamarine set, again to boost attack for Cha, and for her 8 pieces Chaotic Infamy set. Again, by my results, it was working the best way. Of course, the most important are going to be for Gan Hee. The first one, which is going to increase critical hit damage of core attacks. The last one, well, he's not suffering a lot from MP, but I gave him why not. For Cha, this one is really important. Yeah, you want to reduce MP consumption for her, and the first one is going to be with attack percentage, the blue one. Now I'm going to explain you the whole run like step by step, and at the end you will see the full battle from the very beginning till the very end. So starting from the very beginning, and here we're going with Gan Hee. I'm using 3 dashes, and to the mob in the middle I'm using first basic skill and a core attack. A little bit basic attacks, so all the mobs they're gathering around me, and because of the first basic skill they can't really prevent my hits or something like that just because of shields. So after that I'm dashing backwards because the mobs which are located on the right and on the left side, they are going exactly into these positions. So with second basic skill I am preventing any further movements using again core attack, first basic skill, just full my rotations to destroy most of them. Here I'm switching to Cha and going on the right side to actually hit these 2 mobs. So we're killing them, both of them. After that the first basic skill is done, and I'm going to the left 2 bosses. For them I'm using my core attack and waiting for this mob to actually get closer. In some good outcomes, for example with Gan Hee, you are able to kill all 5 mobs in the middle, so there will be left only 2 mobs on the right side and 2 mobs on the left side. So on the one side you're killing all of them with the first basic skill, the rest with the second basic skill. But here I have to wait a little bit to actually gather them all together, and with the second basic skill all of them are done. So here's an important moment. Actually you don't really need to rush. Let's say the first stage is completed at 23 or 24 seconds, somewhere around this time. That's fine. You can even complete it within like 25 seconds. I'll explain later why. And here is the mini boss of the second phase. So we're switching to Gan Hee using full rotation, using QTE for Min to charge his ult, and the punishment. Switching manually to Cha, and with first basic skill, core attack, and the second basic skill I'm killing him, and at the same moment I'm switching back to Gan Hee. Why is it important? Well, it's all about the accessory sets on Gan Hee and Min and the way they are working. They are working when we're switching between hunters, and they have cooldown of 20 seconds. So this is an important one moment to actually activate everything right on time for Cha to get the most benefit. We need to actually keep in mind these cooldowns. So here is another important moment which I'm going to mention. I completed it almost at 44 seconds. Actually the ideal time, believe it or not, is going to be around 46-48 seconds. Why so? We are going to the battle with Eiberg, and we are starting it with 52 seconds. If we're going to add another 4 seconds, for example, it's going to be 56. I will need to break him, to use all my support skills and so on, switch to Cha, do the whole her rotation, and the thing is that at the moment of 1 minute 20 seconds to 1 minute 30 seconds, around this time, boss starts to receive more damage. Overall, that's how Battlefield of Time is working. That's why I'm saying we're not aiming for the best possible result among everyone. It's the best result for the light team specifically. Again, as I was talking about the water team, yes, they're able to do it, but it's kinda difficult. So yeah, the whole idea of this battle, of this fight, to actually prepare everything and be ready to, provide the most amount of damage around 1 minute 20 seconds. Till that period of time, you can do just whatever you want. So here, when we're starting to actually fight with him, I'm not using dashes, I am smashing straightforward with the first basic skill with Gan Hee, and it activates my shields, so he is not going to deal any damage, doing just full rotation first basic skill core attack, second basic skill core attack, first basic skill core attack, and after that I'm waiting for his animation. We're running up to him. Here I'm summoning shadows and immediately using the ultimate. So we're breaking him with a couple of basic attacks after the ultimate, manually switching to Min. The time is 1 minute 7 seconds. I'm using the basic skill and the ultimate. And here I'm switching to Cha, using her first basic skill. And the time, actually, I'm a little bit too early, and in a moment I'll explain you why. So we're doing the rotation of the first basic skill and the core attack. So we're stopping at 75.95. If we were able to do all this around 1 minute 20 seconds, we would have dealt more damage to him, so he's going to be like around 70%, exactly at the moment where he's going to summon the sculptures. So before we're going below 70%, we're going to use the ultimate from Cha, and here of course we need to crit. Here I'm critting, and the damage 25,700,000, let's say. It's 38%, which is kind of high, I should say. So if, for example, it would have been 4 seconds later, I would have been able to provide more damage and bring him to like 20% or even below. So he is going afterwards, you understand, to summon the sculptures, and they don't really matter because it's Cha. He is not able to recover HP. The only one problem is going to be about the blue one, so we need to finish him just immediately as soon as possible before we're going to run out of mana. And here's an important moment, like we're waiting till the end of his animation, using the second basic skill of Cha, using QTE with Gan He, using the full rotation, and normally, again, if we're talking about the perfect timing, after the rotation of Gan He should be done. Here, because it was a little bit earlier for me, I had to switch again to Cha and finish him with her first basic skill. And I was almost out of MP, so I got lucky here. That's why, again, it's kinda important here with the light team to make everything perfectly, to not really rush. When we're talking about speedruns, the funny thing, we don't really need to rush here. The whole thing that, again, I was able to finish first two phases kind of fast, I should say, like in 36 or 38 seconds in total. And at the end, I was around 1 minute when I was breaking him and switching to Cha with her full rotation, and with crits, with everything being activated, with all benefits provided, the maximum possible result which I was able to achieve was 45% left after her ult. And that's a lot. I mean, here there are two ways: or you're going to struggle with MP because of the blue sculpture, or he's going to start doing some crazy animations like teleporting from one location to another and being such a freaking annoying bitch that you will end up even later than these numbers. It is what it is. So yeah, that's the whole idea. Like, you want to wait up to 1 minute 20 when you're going to use the ultimate from Cha. Use, let's say, the full rotation, and this should bring him to around 20%. So when he's finishing these summons of the sculptures, you're using the second basic skill of Cha, just QT to Gan He and finishing him with Gan He. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole run, let's say. Again, it's not the best one, but it's kinda an easy with not a really bad one result, so some of you might find this helpful. I hope so. And yeah, again, hope you enjoyed it, find this helpful. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and enjoy the full run. See you guys in the next one. Take care.
Where am I going now? Just falling over dreams. Now I'm just so far gone, this isn't what it seems. Taking me so damn long, it's fading from belief. I need to slow this down, it's burning from beneath. Come break